Samsung is about to change the game once again, this time with a phone that might just redefine what it means to be a budget flagship. The upcoming Galaxy S25 Fan Edition isn't just another iteration. It's shaping up to be one of the most strategic and exciting moves by Samsung in 2025. Leaks, rumors, and insider details are all pointing to something truly bold, and trust me, this one is worth paying attention until the very end. Because if the information we're getting holds true, then Samsung is not only taking on its rivals in the flagship segment, but it's also about to outdo itself. Let's kick things off with the design, because this is where Samsung is making its biggest leap yet. The Galaxy S25 FE is rumored to be the slimmest fan edition ever, clocking in at just 7.6 millimeters. That's a major trim down from last year's 8 millimeters S24 FE, and it's now on par with the flagship Galaxy S24. But the real story here is how Samsung is achieving this. They've completely redesigned the internal battery layout, going with a thinner yet wider battery cell that maximizes space while improving power density. It's a risky move, but one that could pay off big time, offering better ergonomics without compromising on battery life. And speaking of the battery, this is where things get even juicier. The Galaxy S25 FE is expected to feature a 5,000 mAh battery, a serious upgrade from the 4,700 mAh capacity in the previous model. There's also strong talk of Samsung integrating more advanced fast charging support, potentially up to 45 daily wired and improved wireless speeds. Imagine a thinner phone that lasts longer and charges faster. That's the kind of user-centric innovation we love to see. Now let's talk display, because this is another area where Samsung continues to flex its muscles. The Galaxy S25 FE is expected to sport a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with a 120Hz refresh rate. But what's even more exciting is that Samsung might boost the brightness to new highs, pushing well past the 1,200 nit mark for better outdoor visibility and HDR performance. So whether you're gaming, watching Netflix, or just browsing social media, this phone could easily deliver a top-tier visual experience on par with Samsung's higher-end flagships. Let's shift gears to performance, because here's where the rumors get really intriguing. Unlike past FE models that mostly stuck with Exynos or Snapdragon chips, the Galaxy S25 FE might break the mold with MediaTek's powerhouse Dimensity 9400 processor. And if that name doesn't ring a bell, know this: the Dimensity 9400 is reportedly outperforming the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in several benchmarks. Built on a 3-in process, it's poised to deliver excellent power efficiency, strong multitasking, and cool thermals, even during extended use. But there's still uncertainty here. Some reports suggest the Exynos 2500 might be ready in time and could even be used in select markets. It all depends on how production goes later this year. And don't count out the possibility of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy variant either. Samsung has shown in the past that they're willing to mix things up based on region and availability, so it wouldn't be surprising if the S25 FE ends up using a combination of chipsets depending on the market. Either way, early benchmarks are promising, and you can expect buttery smooth One UI performance thanks to these next-gen chips. Let's not forget the camera system, because this could be where the S25 FE becomes the stealth king of mobile photography. While the exact camera setup isn't confirmed yet, the S24 FE offers a solid triple camera system with a 50MP main shooter, a 12MP ultra-wide, and an 8MP telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom. For the S25 FE, we might see improvements in sensor size, better AI processing, and enhanced low-light performance, all powered by Galaxy AI. Yes, the same Galaxy AI tech seen in the S25 Ultra is expected to trickle down into the FE series. This means features like nightography with audio eraser, AI photo remastering, and real-time translation could all be part of the package. No need to spend over $1,000 to enjoy those perks. Now here's something that hasn't been talked about enough: reverse wireless charging. Leaks suggest the Galaxy S25 FE could bring more advanced reverse wireless charging capabilities, possibly pushing speeds beyond the 4.5W we've seen before. This could make it a genuine utility device for charging your Galaxy Buds or even your smartwatch on the go, without needing any extra gear. Let's take a second to talk about build quality and colors. Samsung is leaning into premium aesthetics this year. Expect the S25 FE to come with a flatter design, more refined camera frames, and at least 3 striking color options, likely to include mint, ice blue, and a matte black variant. But just like the Galaxy S25 series, don't be surprised if Samsung drops exclusive online-only colorways like coral red or pink gold later down the line to keep the hype going. Now pricing. This is where Samsung might really impress. According to early rumors, the Galaxy S25 FE could be priced just under $700, keeping it in the sweet spot for users who want premium features without the flagship price tag. This pricing strategy is critical. It positions the S25 FE as the ultimate value flagship in a market where most premium devices are creeping up toward the $1,200 mark. Samsung seems to understand that users want power, style, and smarts without needing to break the bank. Let's also not overlook software support. Samsung has already committed to offering up to 7 years of OS updates and security patches for its flagship lineup, and there's a good chance the S25 FE will benefit from this extended support as well. That's a huge value add, especially in a world where many mid-range phones start feeling outdated in just 2 or 3 years. Now, the elephant in the room, release date. While Samsung hasn't officially confirmed anything, the Galaxy S25 FE is widely expected to be launched in late August 2025, likely following the second Galaxy Unpacked event of the year. That timeline gives Samsung plenty of room to finalize chipset production and fine-tune software optimizations. And don't forget, FE models tend to drop just before the big holiday season, which could make the S25 FE one of the hottest gifts of the year. There's one more wild card: accessory integration. With the expansion of Samsung's ecosystem, it's very possible that the S25 FE will be optimized to work seamlessly with the Galaxy Buds 3, Galaxy Watch 7, and other wearables. Features like auto-switching audio, connected health data, and SmartThings Find will likely be baked into One UI 7.1, ensuring everything works in harmony. So let's wrap this up with a simple but exciting idea. The Galaxy S25 FE is not just another budget phone. It's a gateway into Samsung's flagship experience at nearly half the price. With a thinner design, a possible 5,000 mAh battery, a bright and bold 120Hz display, next-gen chipsets, AI-powered features, and premium design language, it's hard to see how this phone won't be a massive hit. If you're thinking about upgrading later this year, this might be the one device you won't want to miss. And before you go, here's a challenge. If you've made it this far into the video, comment below with one feature you think Samsung must absolutely include in the Galaxy S25 FE. I'm curious to see what you value most: battery life, design, performance, or camera. And if you found this video helpful or entertaining, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the latest tech, and turn on notifications so you never miss a future upload. We've got a ton more content coming your way, so stay tuned. I'll catch you in the next one.